by coaching. I'm streaming. All right, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Lee Sin. We're playing this game in lower elo with the idea of showing you that, one, Lee Sin's not that hard, two, how you would carry in a lower elo scenario. Because in higher elo on Lee Sin, I don't know, I feel like the game's easier. I get a lead, and then my carries are good. Because eventually, Lee Sin becomes a kick guy. Like, you just kick the enemy carry's head off, and then you win the game. In lower elo, I would say you have to do a little bit more carrying on your own. We start those raptors, skip the red to the Krugs now. Go ahead and smite the Krug there. Lee Sin's kit. Our Q, you shoot the first part, deals damage. Second part, you take the Q. The lower the target is, the more damage your Q2 deals. So you want to smite the camps, you want to get as many autos, or let your allies deal more damage before you shoot that Q2. The E is going to deal damage and slow them, and each ability has 2 casts. You have to use those 2 casts pretty sparsely, because our passive gives us extra attack speed every 2 autos after we cast an ability. So smack, smack, E, smack, smack, E2, smack, smack. You get the idea. You're a smart guy. And you know what? Your haircut looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, even though you thought it looked messed up, you know, day 2, that haircut's looking all right. Day 3, hey, probably gonna look even better. Stop smiling at me, okay? Anyways, the W, gonna give us a shield. That's gonna be our dash to the wards, allies, and minions. And then the second part gives us healing. The W is a pretty low cooldown, so as you cast on yourself over and over again, gives you pretty good sustain as you're doing the clear, as well as giving you the extra autos in between the actual damage abilities. Our goal here in the early game will be to look for some plays, but you don't have to do that on turn 1 as Lee Sin. Even though he's pretty, quote, aggressive, what people get wrong is that they spend too much time running around before they get that first recall off. We started those raptors, and I can just go back and farm those once we're done with the farming, and then we can start fighting. You'll see. You'll see. Lee Sin deceptively easy. Punch. Okie doke. Maxing that Q first, and Mundo might be cruising for a bruising up here. Go ahead and smite this. Mundo, moving forward. Well, in lower elo, they'll do this, so let's gank him. It'd be a shame if we didn't. Ping 1 or 2 4,000 times, you know. Ward hop, auto E, hit the slow, hit him, Q, hit him, Q. Noob down. Go ahead and soften the wave here for Mr. Let's just push it. Since my raptors have respawned, we're going to be late there anyway, so it is what it is. Let's get a reset. And low elo, when you kill a bad guy, push the wave, crash it, job's done. Back to base. Pickaxe, longsword. To the bot side. The Nefiri with 30 CS. I don't know if he took raptors or not. Probably not. At least one person in chat goes, "It's she." Shut the fuck up, man. Anyways, to the Krugs. Pickaxe longsword's going to give us way more damage. And now that we have damage and we're on the map, we are just simply a whole lot more useful. The big mistake that Lee Sin players make in low elo is that after that scuttle crab, they might click around for a good, I don't know, 40 seconds and try to make something happen. You don't have to do that. If you went back, farm, Raptor Krug, reset, you're good to go. The reason the AD is so strong is because everything we got has an AD ratio. And when, of course, we get that extra attack speed with our passive. So we are going to clear these camps surprisingly fast. And you want to just keep clearing the camps for turn 2. And once you've cleared all the camps twice, congrats. The game starts, and it's really hard for it to go wrong. If you stay on that script for the rest of your life, things will be fine. If you ever interrupt the script or the enemy does something to you, all you got to do is not waste time and do the camps once they respawn again. Let's go ahead and smite this. This will allow me to get the top lane faster. Nice, he kills Mundo. So now, we want to stay on the map. So I'll cross through mid lane, and then we can play for Dragon, play for a bot play, or maybe just play for the mid gank itself. Moving on in here. Lysandra swing and a miss. He could still get the ulti. Q, waiting. Q, auto E. Well, alright, we can finish this kill. That's Ari's flash, so all we have to do is ward hop, Q right there. Okay, take your head off. Myth me. Well, I told you Lee Sin. Oh, E. Auto W. Auto. Hit him. Oh, nice. Auto. QQ. Ah! The Neferi dogs block my Q. So annoying. Well, we're dead. Like I said, Lee Sin's easier than you would think. I missed like all my abilities here. Just kick him in the head. It's whatever. We died in a Fury because we don't have the ulti. As we should. Back to the Krugs. Once you die, go back to your respawning camps, do them just like before, and then fight again. Our ulti will be up by that time, and we'll be a lot stronger. Our ulti kicks the enemy away, dealing a ton of damage. If you kick the enemy through another one, deals max health damage. The ulti was recently buffed, so... W. Q. Q. Auto. Auto. Alright. Auto. Well, this is going to be easy. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Right. EE auto. QQ. Right. Yeah, just go ahead and do that in your game. Just have the enemy int right into your red side. Go ahead. Got a bunch of paid actors on the enemy team. Well, now that they're all dead, we'll go ahead and take the dragon. Once you win a fight, you want to take as much as you can. Yeah, we could do our own camps, but the enemy can't stop me from taking this. And after the dragon, we can do that respawn scuttle and go back to our camps. By that time, my ulti will be coming up. Gotta play it somewhat safe here, since we don't have a lot of HP. Sortie, sortie. Kill these guys. Hey. Hey, buzz off. Q. Q. Auto E. Auto E. W. Hit him. Hit him. Alright. Thank you, paid actor Mr. Jin. Yes, the PayPal deposit's coming through. Yes. Let's reset. My ulti is up, and we got our experience from the dragon, the scuttle, and killing these guys twice, so we don't have to farm. Eclipse. Ruby Crystal Longsword. And then we'll wait for one control ward. The one control ward's pretty beast on Lee Sin. Giving you another option to ward hop to the top side down. I'm level 7. I got my level up. I got my items. It's time to go fight. Don't farm the camps. Don't. Now, objective spawning. Me stronger than enemy. Enemy level 6. No item. Me go fight enemy now. Me so smart. Farm camp bad. Kill this guy. Alright, well, we see that he's on him, so walk right in. Smite. Q. Stupid dog. Auto E. Auto E. Hit him. Hit him. Well, that was easy. We walk right into that guy. We have too much damage. Neferi probably spent abilities on the objective. And that's why you let them do the objective. I'm going to try to kick Ari's head off, and then we'll go farm, and it's warded. And it's warded. Hello. Q. Ward. And, alright, charm me and kill me, please. Charm me and kill me, please. Well, we got our ulti. Back to the camps. At least one person in chat is like, dude, you're bad at Lee Sin. You try to talk and play Lee Sin. Better yet, you try to talk and do anything at all in your life. I bet you can't even open a door if you're saying a sentence, man. Plus, your haircut sucks. I take it back. Anyways, with our items here, the Eclipse is going to give us extra early game damage. It's all AD and ability haste. The passive gives us the shield as we hit the enemy, and then a little bit of max health damage. That shield allows you to go in, proc it, and the basics of Lee Sin's fighting, as we start to enter the mid game, will be that we go in with our Q, we go out with our W, and we go back in with the Q. So it would look like this. We Q into the enemy, Q, auto, E, and then we hop to our ally, and then our Q's coming up, we walk back in, and then Q, and that guy's dead. It always takes that second Q. You're not going to one-shot anyone, not in the early to mid game. So if you can get used to fighting like that, then Lee Sin becomes a whole lot more functional. Especially if you're just clicking at the enemy with no plan. Into the river now. Neferi showed. Let's find this guy. Neferi, I love you. I can gank the Ari. He doesn't have ulti. Flash Q. Q, E, E, auto. W this guy, auto ulti. Oh, my bad. And Q. No. Neferi has the dodge everything move. Kill the dogs. Aw. Well, I guess I'll push the lane. I saved my kick. You might be thinking, save the Lysandra. Don't. Always play to get the kills in the early game. No reason to save your ally when you can just play to kill the bad guy. 2 turret plates. A little bit of scuttle into bot gank, it looks like. Even without our ulti, the enemy bot lane is shoving way too much. And then I can attack off tempo. We have so much time to play with. Ashe, I love you. Q. Auto E, auto E. Hit him. Hit him. W away. Job's done. Get a reset now. That Gromp is coming up, and I'll be there. I wouldn't want any other man to be around that Gromp without me being there. You know, something bad could happen. We're not going to let that happen. Tunneler Caulfield's control ward to the top side. As we reset right through the lane, we maintain the home guards and we get there faster. Wow. Wow. We're level 9 now, so we have the Q max, and our goal remains the same. Once our kick is up, and once we have the level up and our items, we'll go and fight the enemy. Right now, that dragon's coming up, so I would kind of prefer just a full clear into it. But if Ahri wants to die, you know, I'll kill her. In low elo, I'd recommend you just farm all the camps before you do the play. It can't go wrong. If you skip the camps here trying to kill Ahri, it can go wrong, and it's just not necessary. As we're transitioning from the early to mid game, you don't have to make the plays. 8 to 13 minutes. Once 14 minutes hits, just start making plays. You'll see. Until then, these guys are... Bot lane's dead. Sylas is on the run, and as I chase the Sylas, maybe we can make something of this. A little bit of W, ulti, and QQ. That guy's dead. Could actually save the Sylas that time. Alright, let's do the dragon. Go ahead and use this smite early. Since the Nefiri's dead, we don't have to save it. And we'll clear the dragon slightly faster with each Q2, dealing more damage. Maxing that W second. Mr. Sylas, my man. Q. Job's done. Their bot lane is super feeding. 4 and 9, 0, 8. That is an ally bot lane if I've ever seen one. But it must be opposite day. They're on the other team. Let's reset. Spin that gold, and then ulti will be up, and you know what happens next. Sundered Sky will be our second item. You get a lot of playmaking potential with this bad boy. Might as well just buy whatever. Sundered Sky giving us 80 HP ability haste, and it lets you just go in and take a lot of damage. Your auto attack against the enemy initially heals you, crits, and that's that. So that comboed with the Eclipse allows us to go in and out over and over again. Kill the dogs, and he ease. Alright, mid-game is starting so we can make more plays. This is what I was talking about. Our camps will be down for a lot longer now. That gives us more of a window of opportunity. Hello, Mr. Mundo. Gotta wait for the Jack stun here. E, auto, ulti, Q, auto, W, auto, Q. That guy is dead. We deal so much damage, it feels so easy. Back to the camps now, that ulti is down, and with level 11, now our ulti deals more damage, and it's a much lower cooldown. The lower cooldown is the very important part. Combo that with our first two items, also giving us ability haste. It's going to allow us to make way more plays way more often. Let's do one last full clear for the boys, and then it's time to really do some Lee Sin stuff. Now that we're 14 minutes into the game. Like the guy on YouTube said, we're in business. The bot lane dies. Hold up. And I'm spotted. Never mind. Doke. Even though Lissandra's TPing, I stay farming. I would never skip a camp. I'm a good guy. My ulti's not up. The guy on YouTube said I can't skip camps. I don't know. He's good, I guess. I think he's Challenger. I don't know. What's his name? Already back to base. Merc Treads into the Black Cleaver next. I would say in low elo, always get Black Cleaver third. Things like Death Stance and GA can go wrong, so just don't even worry about it. Merc Treads this game against the Ahri, the Ashe. No CC allowed. Sortie. Alrighty, up the map we go. My camps are down, and I have a lot of playtime here. A super good flank on top lane, too. Kill this guy. Just walk right into him. Don't even throw the Q. Auto E. Auto E. Q. Q. Noob down. Let's go to this fight first. Even though the Rift Herald's up, if your teammates are up the map, you better get with them. Front to back's not the easiest. W, ulti, that guy's dead. Q, Q, auto E, that guy's dead. Eventually I can shield Ezreal. W, auto Q. And Q, auto E. Waiting, waiting. Warthop, Q. No, I'm out of energy. Aw, the Warthop was too much. Alright, the fight is basically done. The Ashe and the Ahri won't walk up to randomly die, and even if they do, who cares? To the objective now. Just like in the early game, win the fight and take the objective. And the real trick here too is after this Rift Herald, we'll stay on the map and continue to farm. Big mistake that low elo players make is whenever they get into the mid game, they get too confused. They try to make too much happen, or they do too little. Instead, we're going to do the right thing at the right time. Kill the objective, farm our camps, show up to the next one. Just don't reset. Stay on the map and then take everything. And it's going to be really hard for that to fail. We're level 13, we got the W max, and then it's just... Our next power spike will be level 16, and that's a long way away. Even as we do these plays and we continue to snowball the game, being 12 kills and all, you don't get much more XP. So, you just want to fight the enemy as many times as you can, as we're much stronger. Level 13 to Neferi's 11, 2 items. Let's go use them. Team starts the fight. Nice, they just killed Neferi with the Lysandra passive. Oh, over the wall. Cute. Close. Urge to take it's just pretty high, you know, but I'm a good guy. I'll go do dragon. Take the dragon first and not these camps. The camps really don't change things. I make sure I have enough gold for that black cleaver before I reset. Lee Sin is not bad at soloing these objectives. So annoying. The jungle pet is so annoying this patch, I swear. Job's done. Black cleaver, 2 control wards, off we go. My team's fighting topside and I better get there. Doesn't really matter where the fight's happening mid-game. Just go there, fight, and then farm later. Sandra going in, missing everything. Q, Q, that guy's dead. It's going to be Mundo. E, auto E, hit him. Whoa, we missed the stun. Aw. Hold on, I'll kill him. Q. Q. Warthop, ulti. That guy's dead. Auto. Q. Auto. Q. Hit him. I autoed the minion for energy just in case. Alright, well that works out. I saved my kick until the very end there. Rather than kicking the Mundo, rather than like trying to make it happen. We get a bunch of rotations of our Q, people get low, and then, since I can't kick the Mundo where he has that CC immunity with his passive, I just save it. And when the carries are feeling confident and move forward, oh, that's when I nail them with it. 30 seconds on the ulti, I'll be there. Neferi. Oh. I'm not even going to try for these. Keep using the W shield for the sustain after the fight. Huh? Okay. Pew. That guy's dead. My team's not bad. Onto Jhin. Q. Auto E. Ulti. That guy's dead. Auto. Q. No, the minion. Alright, my team is good. Let's push. I didn't play that fight particularly good, but if it works, it works. The main deal is that we continue to press forward, not going too far back, And also not going too far forward. Whoa. Sortie W auto. Amazing. My team keeps setting me up. Oh. And they keep going in, too. It's a shame. I know your teams aren't going to do this, Bob. Hit the Nexus. Push, push, Q, push, push, E, push, push, W, push, push, W, push, push, Q, push, push, Q, push, push, W, push, push. Job's done. Final score, 18-1-6. That's a lot. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching, Bob. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Click the join button to support the channel.